Hi, this is Sourav in the studio and you are watching Rundown only on Prag Digital. Let's have a look at today's top stories. Regional headlines. Dr. Harichandra, Mohanta Registrar and Dr. Diganta Bora, Deputy Registrar Finance and Accounts of Diganta University have been placed under suspension on February 3rd over allegations of financial irregularities. The university's Executive Council has suspended the key officials with immediate effect. Dr. Mohanta has been suspended under Article 7 of the Ordinance for the post of Registrar, Diganta University, 1970. Dr. Bora has been suspended under Article 32 of Diganta University Employee Service Conditions Ordinance, amended up to May 2007. An official release undersigned by the varsity's Vice Chancellor, Professor Ranjit Damoli, read that Registrar Dr. Harikumar Mohanta and Deputy Registrar Dr. Diganta Bora have been suspended with immediate effect. Meanwhile, Dr. Sarbananda Sonowal, Joint Registrar Administration of the University, has been appointed Deputy Registrar in charge, and Professor Jiten Hazarika, Department of Statistics and Director IC of DODL, has been appointed Registrar in charge of the university until disciplinary proceedings into Dr. Mohanta and Dr. Bora are completed by the Executive Council. The development comes following massive protests by the students of the university against alleged mismanagement, misuse of the position of the office and financial irregularities. At 99.61%, Arunachal Pradesh tops in COVID recovery. With a recovery rate of 99.61%, Arunachal Pradesh has topped among 28 states across the country in terms of COVID-19 recoveries, according to the data released by the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare on Tuesday. Besides Arunachal Pradesh, 4 other states, Odisha 99.13%, Bihar 99.09%, Mizoram 99.09% and Andhra Pradesh 99.05% have a recovery rate of above 99% against the national average of 97.05%. Meanwhile, the state reported a fresh COVID-19 case on Wednesday. The total caseload in the state stood at 16,829, said State Surveillance Officer Lobsang Jampa. No single recovery was reported in the state on Tuesday, with the number of cured persons stood at 16,762. Arunachal Pradesh currently has 11 active COVID-19 cases, while 56 people have succumbed to the infection so far. 4-month-old tiger cub found dead in Kaziranga National Park. 4-month-old female tiger cub was found dead in Kaziranga National Park and Tiger Reserve on Tuesday, forest officials said. The director of the national park, Karamashri P. Shivakumar, said that the Kaziranga Tazang anti-poaching range personnel detected that carcass of the tiger cub during regular patrolling. He said that senior officials, including veterinarians and officials from the National Tiger Conservation Authority, NGOs, and media persons visited the site, and after post-mortem and sample collection for further investigation, the cub was cremated. According to Shivakumar, general observation and post-mortem revealed broken ribs and multiple puncture marks on the neck. The cause of death might be infighting among the animals, he said. Construction of Jorhat-Majuli connecting bridge to start by February 28. CM Sarbananda Sonowal, in a bid to motivate the youth of the state to rightful vocations, Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal on Wednesday launched the state government's flagship program, Swayam Redesigned Swami Vivekanand Assam Youth Empowerment Scheme at Majuli. In the same program, Sonowal also distributed solar lights, water filter, agricultural tools under some schemes implemented by Scheduled Caste Board of the beneficiaries, stating that a host of activities were already undertaken for inauguration of works of the bridge connecting Jorhat and Majuli. Sonowal announced that the construction of Jorhat-Majuli would start by February 28. The Chief Minister, on behalf of the people of Assam, also expressed his gratitude to Prime Minister Narendra Modi for earmarking Rs 34,000 crore for the development of Assam, which is so far highest allocation in Union budget. Now let's have a look at today's national news headlines. LPG price up by Rs 25. Fuel prices rise again. Common man impacted. The citizens of India will bear the bond in their pockets with the rise of the price of non-subsidized liquefied petroleum gas along with petrol and diesel prices. After the current hike of Rs 25, the price of cooking gas in Guwahati was seen at Rs 768 all year. The LPG was priced at Rs 743. Meanwhile, the price of petrol in Guwahati today stands at Rs 89.26 and that of diesel at Rs 82.96. Today, the price of petrol increased by Rs 0.26 and for diesel, it was 0.03 respectively. Twitter India officials face jail term if they fail to obey centre's order. Top Twitter management in India faces penal action that may include 7-year imprisonment and fine if the company does not comply with the Indian government's latest order to remove accounts and tweets which alleged farmer genocide in the country. Legal experts said on Wednesday, apart from the jail term or fine, the government can also ban the platform in India for allegedly motivating a campaign to abuse, inflame and create tension in the society on unsustained grounds, as per the notice issued by the Ministry of Electronics and IT, according to Veera Gupta, lawyer or former RSS ideologue KN Govindacharya, who is arguing the designated officers matter before the Delhi High Court. As per the provisions of Section 69A of the IT Act and various rules, any intermediary, including Twitter, is bound to comply with the directions issued by a competent authority. In case an intermediary fails to comply with the directions, then the government can initiate action for suspension or blocking of intermediary apps or websites. Girl's body recovered from Kolkata building. Cops suspect sexual abuse. The body of a 9-year-old girl was recovered on Tuesday morning from the terrace of a residential building in the city's Jorabagan area, sparking protests by locals who claimed that the police did not take action when the family had reported that she was missing. The minor girl, with her throat slit, was found lying in a pool of blood, a senior police officer said. A team of officers from the local police station and Kolkata Police Joint Commissioner of Police Crime Murlidhar Sharma rushed to the area in northern part of this city. Following the discovery of the girl's body, he said preliminary investigations suggest that the 9-year-old who went missing on Wednesday evening was sexually abused and then murdered by a person or the group of persons, the officer said. Now let's have a look at today's international news headlines. Saudi Arabia suspends entry from 20 countries, including India. Saudi Arabia suspended entry of people from 20 countries on Tuesday, with the exception of diplomats, Saudi citizens, medical professionals, in a bid to contain the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. The suspension, which begins from Wednesday, includes travelers who transited through the banned countries within the 40 days prior to the journey of the country. The News International reported. The source added that the citizens, diplomats, health practitioners and their families coming from the aforementioned countries or those who transited any of these countries during the 14 days preceding their return to the kingdom will enter the kingdom in accordance with the precautionary measures imposed by the Ministry of Health, Al Arabiya quoted the Saudi press agency. The countries which have been included in the suspension are the UAE, Egypt, Lebanon, the Turkey, and as well as the US, Sweden, Brazil, Britain, Germany, France, Switzerland, Argentina, Italy, Ireland, Portugal, South Africa, India, Indonesia, Pakistan and Japan. San Suu Kyi faces charges of breaching import and export laws. Myanmar police in Myanmar have filed several charges against elected civilian leader Aung San Suu Kyi following Monday's military coup. She has been remanded in custody until February 15. Police documents show the charges include breaching import and export laws and possession of unlawful communication devices. Her whereabouts are still unclear, but it has been reported that she is being held at her residence in the capital, Naypyidaw. Facebook says services in Myanmar disrupted. Facebook on Thursday said some of its services were being restricted in Myanmar days after the military seized power in a coup. The social media platform is widely popular in Myanmar and the primary method for communication. It is also frequently used by government ministries to issue statements. NetBlocks, which monitors internet outrages around the world, said service providers in Myanmar were blocking or restricting access to Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp. That's all from today's news headline. Thank you for watching Prag Digital. This is Sourav signing off from the studio.